What's up, Futura fam? So I've done a lot of videos about Las Vegas, and as a result, I've gotten hit up by a lot of people saying, hey Mark, it's my first time going to Vegas. Do you have any tips, techniques, suggestions about what to do, etc., etc., etc.? And one of the biggest questions from a lot of people going to Vegas for the first time is, what should I wear? And being more specific, what do I have to wear? What's basically the Vegas dress code for the day clubs or the pool parties and the nightclubs. So in this video, both for guys and girls, I'm going to basically give you exactly what you need to know in terms of what you need to wear both for the pool parties, the day clubs, and the nightclubs. Now, moving on to the pool parties, or starting with that, which I think the dress code is a little bit easier. My biggest suggestion for a lot of people is t-shirt. Sometimes you don't have to wear a t-shirt. I suggest bring one just in case. Swim trunks, obviously, and then sandals. Also for girls, if you want to do like a one-piece or two-piece, that's completely up to you. Now, when it comes to pool parties as well, I will say this as a quick side note. For some reason, and I'm not making this up, a lot of pool parties do not allow you to wear socks. So if you happen to wear, like, say, socks and shoes, like, say you don't have sandals, just go and pick up sandals. I don't know why they don't. They literally will not allow you to enter in if you're wearing socks. I do not know why. Just weird. Second thing is tank tops are allowed, but not really, really thin ones. Like if you think about it, those almost thin, they're sometimes referred to as wife beaters. Those very thin white ones that some guys will wear. They do not allow those. They allow like normal tank tops, also like with the thicker straps, but not really, really thin ones. For girls, thin ones are okay, but specifically for guys, if you wear like, again, one of those really thin white ones, they actually will not allow you to bring it in. So usually they will have you either throw it out or just go back to your hotel and bring it there. So pool parties, pretty simple. Now, when it comes to the nightclubs, there's a lot more of a gray area, right? Pool parties, as you can imagine, just wear what you wear to the beach. Pretty simple. And when it comes to nightclubs, starting with guys, my best advice for a lot of guys is, one, I always think of it as if I'm going almost on like a mini interview, right? You're always way better off, especially for nightclubs, and especially as a guy, because Vegas typically is way more strict about the dress code for guys than for girls. As you can imagine, they want more girls in the club. They covet girls way more than guys, so they're way more strict about the dress code when it comes to guys. So my best advice is always overdress. So I usually think of it like, let's say I'm going on a really big job interview, right? Maybe not a full-on suit. There are some guys who do that, but I usually think nice business pants, business shoes. Shoes are very, very important. You want to have really, really nice business-style shoes. And then sometimes you can do like a nice button-up. Like I've actually worn this exact button-up in Vegas nightclubs. Or you could do more of like a business professional button-up. Tie, definitely optional, but you could do that as well if you want to add like a nice classy touch. And you could possibly add a suit coat if you want. But typically, I'd say, honestly, the biggest things are, one, having really, really nice shoes. Two, having really, really nice pants. Like, even these jeans, I probably wouldn't wear into the nightclub. I'd probably wear with darker jeans or something a little more classy. And then a really nice button-up. Like I said, I've worn this exact, button-up. So it doesn't have to be this crazy Armani, fashionable, blah, blah, blah. But you do have to look very, very presentable. They will not let you in if you're not dressed appropriately. So keep that in mind, especially if you're planning a big Vegas trip. Don't be that one friend who didn't bring the proper attire, and now you're like, great, you're with a group of 5 or 6 people, and you're the only one who can't get in, and now everyone else is getting in. And when it comes to girls, for the Vegas nightclubs, things I think are a lot more tricky. As a guy, it's kind of simple. You do pants, shoes, nice shirt. That's pretty it. For girls, it's a lot more, both in a good and a bad way. Dressing as a girl, it's a lot more vague, which makes it tricky, because you're like, shoot, do I wear like a really nice dress? Do I wear something else? Do I wear some really nice jeans and a nice shirt or whatever? But in the good way, on, the pros and the cons, in a good way, like I said, Vegas nightclubs are a lot more relaxed about girls. As long as you look very, very presentable, that's what I like to say. You could even wear like a super nice, stunning dress, or you could just wear really, really nice jeans and just like a normal outgoing shirt or whatever, more of a classy shirt, and they'll let you in. They're way, way less relaxed. They should be way, way less relaxed when it comes to girls than guys. So my overall advice, honestly, when it comes to like what to wear in Vegas and the Vegas nightclubs and the day clubs, again, think like you're going to the beach, sandals, swim trunks, 1 or 2 piece suit, whatever you want to do for girls. Pretty simple. For the nightclubs, honestly, my best advice is, again, one, overdress. Dress a little bit more than you think you should. And if you have to think about like, okay, well, how should I really dress? I usually think of like either A job interview, or B, pretend like you're going to a really, really, really nice family party. Now, obviously, especially for a lot of girls, I know a lot of girls like, hey, Mark, well, I want to dress like good. Like, I want to look super hot. Go for it. Obviously, again, the better you look, the way easier it is for you to get into the nightclub. This both goes for both guys and girls. So overall, again, when it comes to going out in Vegas and what to wear in Vegas, it is pretty simple, straightforward. But my best advice overall, finishing off this kind of brief video, is to always overdress as much as you can.